Welcome to BreakingDownTheWalls.net.
Welcome back to Breaking Down the Walls, pt2 for short. Yes, if you've just joined us, we've been having an enlightening conversation about, is chivalry dead? AKA, is it really all that important? So you know what? The time now is for our email segment. Yes, we want to hear what you have to say about our discussion. If you want to join in on this topic, again, our email is breakingdownthewalls08@yahoo.com, and our website is breakingdownthewalls.net. And before we go into that, I'd like to also let you know that if you are an upcoming artist, or if you're an upcoming author and you'd like to have your information presented here on Breaking Down the Walls, then hit us up at breakingdownthewalls08@yahoo.com for our sponsorship and advertising packages. We have great deals going on right now for the next 30 days, so give us a shout on breakingdownthewalls08@yahoo.com. Now, the email bag. Let's see here, who we got? Oh, okay. We got Lisa from Lawnside, New Jersey. Hello, Richard and Valerie. Chivalry is really important to me anyway. With some men, you just aren't going to get it, and they just will never get it. I went out with a guy one time, and I stood outside of his car for almost a whole minute before he realized that he should open the door for me. I talked to him about it, and he said he didn't have to open it because I was on the phone. What a great comeback from a sorry sap. Well, Richard, you got a comment for Lisa?
Well, Lisa, some guys aren't just going to get it. They just aren't going to get it. But it was a way that it probably could have been handled. But like I said, if he didn't open it, he just didn't get it.
And so how do we make them get it? Are there things we can do that make them get it?
Well, she could have used some humor in it, but you know, she chose to handle it the way she chose to handle it, so there you go.
Okay, all right. Cedric from Atlanta, Georgia. All right, Cedric. Hello, Breaking Down the Walls. I'm really enjoying your show. I'd like to address the comment the young lady named Lisa made. Okay, Lisa, all right. I live in Atlanta, Georgia, and we men know the reputation that Atlanta has. However, it's really difficult to be a chivalrous man in this town. Women don't thank you for opening doors for them or even when we give them a compliment, so why even bother? Well, you know what, Cedric? I am a woman, and I have heard that as well.
It's 7-1, Cedric.
Yes, it's 7-1, you know. But the thing is that you should never take a man's kindness for granted. Don't think ever that they have to do what they do for us. When a man opens the door for you, when a man shuts your car door, be thankful. Don't go around with this all about me attitude and you better do it because I'm the woman. Please, what happened to our gracefulness? What happened to our gentleness and our meekness?
You find a lot of women like that they think that you're supposed to do it just because they're a woman.
Right, and I hear this a lot, and that's why we want to, what we're going to do, break this down. We're breaking it down. Yes, we're breaking it down because I don't always take our side on things. And I would really like to address this. Thank you, definitely, Cedric, for your question, your email, because I've always thought that as well. Please don't take a man's kindness for something that he definitely has to do. It's a chivalrous act, and let's reciprocate by being gracious and kind by that chivalrous act. So, but definitely, we want to thank our email participants. We'll definitely write you back, let you know. You know, we appreciate you. Keep emailing us.
We got one more.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we got one more.
This is Rodney from Atlanta.
Okay.
And Rodney says he likes our topic. Is chivalry dead? And he states that if chivalry is dead, it's because women killed it.
No, he didn't.
Come on, Rodney. Well, you know, I can't blame him for feeling the way that he feels because, like I said, and I also wonder the type of women that you've been around. And
that's what I'm talking about.
It's just one of those things. A lot of women, I guess the women that he's been dating or been around just don't appreciate a man that's respectful of them and also showing that chivalry.
Yeah, it goes back to what I just said. We're not as gracious and appreciative of what the men are doing for us.
But stick with it though, Rod. There's somebody out there that'll appreciate it. You just haven't ran into the right one yet.
Exactly, and a lot of it is going to depend on age too. I mean, how old is she? Let us know. Email us, breakingdownthewalls08@yahoo.com. Email us. Tell us how old she is. I'll school you. All right, well, thank you so much for our email bag participants. And when we come back, we'll be wrapping it up with Breaking Down the Walls, so stay tuned. We're coming back at you.
Welcome to BreakingDownTheWalls.net.
All right. We're back, breaking down the walls with the final segment. And as you all know, and if you don't know, let me just stop there. We always end the show with a solution-oriented concept. As you know, our topic was, is chivalry dead? We're going to end it on a positive note. Some of you may say it's dead. Some of you said it's still alive and kicking. You need to set a standard, because men will do what we allow them to do. If you have a standard and they're not meeting that standard, then hey, you don't have to come down. Then that means that's just not the person for you. But if you've raised the bar and he meets you at that bar, then okay. Then maybe you guys can have something going. So like we said, chivalry is not dead, and chivalry is still important. But we as women need to embrace the fact that we still have men out there who would love to treat us like queens, who would love to treat us like ladies. But we are not reciprocating the fact, and so therefore they're no longer doing it. But it's still in them.
Chivalry's not dead. It's taking a nap.
It's taking a nap. There you go. It's taking a nap. Any final thoughts, Richard?
You know what? Why is chivalry still important? Answer that from a woman's point of view.
Basically, chivalry was deemed as, the damsel in distress. Basically, she was in the White Castle, and the knight in the shining armor had to come and rescue her from the dungeon or wherever she was. And it was like, that was considered chivalrous.
So the captain was working way back then, huh?
Yeah, way back then. It was considered chivalrous. Or that old adage where the man used to put his coat over the puddle and let the lady walk across it. Now, you guys
I ruined a good jacket like that one time.
Did you? But you did it, though.
I did it.
You did it. So, see, these things are very important. Men, when you do stuff like that, I'm telling you, you'll have the woman eating out of your hands. If you have a woman who really, really appreciates that. We're not talking about the kind who's like, you better do that for me, because I'm that woman.
Give me a pencil and some paper so I can write that down. I have that woman eating out of my hand.
Oh, yes. I mean, I'm telling you, especially an old school woman who knows when a man does something like that for her, that he's doing it out of, not as you say, because he may want something. But after he's gotten all past all that, and he does something like that for you, he's showing you that he respects you, and respect is key.
Exactly.
Respect is key. And on that note, we're going to end this segment of Breaking Down the Walls, and we thank you for joining us once again. The email address is breakingdownthewalls08@yahoo.com, and our website is breakingdownthewalls.net. And once again, if you are needing somewhere to advertise your product or services, give us a call or email us at breakingdownthewalls08@yahoo.com, and we have promotional packages just ready for you to join this bandwagon, because Breaking Down the Walls is a movement. So next time, stay tuned, and we'll see you then. Breaking Down the Walls.
We're going to touch everybody on Breaking Down the Walls. Again, that email address is breakingdownthewalls08@yahoo.com.
There you go.
You're listening to Breaking Down the Walls with Valerie.
Thank you for tuning in to Breaking Down the Walls. Join us again next week for another exciting topic.